Well, it is the long-awaited video that I keep saying I'll make, and here I am. I am making it. Okay, so for today's video, it will be a compilation of several days, probably not in consecutive order. Let's just be real, that's not my life right now. What I have here to offer you is, we're getting ready to move. I have what people would call a prepper pantry. I like to be prepared for anything that may come about whenever, whether it's just a hard financial season, whether it's another country shutdown, what have you. So I don't really want to try to move all this food though. So we're going to take the next couple of weeks to whittle down what I have here and all of that. If you are new to my channel, I am passionate about trying to share living small, living frugally, and doing what you can with that to get ahead and stay ahead in life. It's going to look different for everybody. I'm going to balance you. It's going to look different for everybody because everybody's life is different and everybody's quality of life, I use that term very loosely, is going to look different. So without further ado, let's talk about the meals that we're going to do today. Everybody's pantry is different. It looks different. So I'm just going to share with you what I have in mind and the meals that we're making, trying not to go to the grocery store for the next couple of months. There is a video that's going to talk about that. I will try to remember to link it down below, but Mama 5 here, crazy times, lots going on. All right, so for today's lunch, today is the 17th. Today is the 17th. And for lunch, we are doing leftover beef stew that I made last week when I had my mom here, my sister's here. They have recently moved back to California. So my Sunday meals, if you're used to that, will be a lot smaller. I do have a lot of Food Pantry hauls in previous videos. The last couple months I just haven't really been able to go or film anything if something has been brought to me. We've had a few things given to us, and it's not really enough for a full video. It would be like a 20-second video, so I've never really made it. But some of that will fall into today's sharing experience. Okay, so today for lunch we are doing leftover beef stew. And on top of that, I am just putting together some basic, simple, easiest recipe you can find for peanut butter cookies. This is 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and I also like to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Bake it at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Boom. And that's what we're going to have for lunch. Alright, here's what's left of dinner. I think we may... No, we're not going to get a lunch out of that. Anyway, I made chicken soup. So, I had a family from church give me 2 rotisserie chickens. I took all the chicken off the carcass and made bone broth with the bones. The bone broth is in here. I have onions and potatoes and a little bit of chopped carrots and then a packet of the peas and carrot mix from Walmart, the frozen one. And I have a little bit of, these are rice noodles from the Vietnamese section. What else do I have in here? I have some bay leaves, I have some fresh parsley, some salt, some pepper. Yeah, that's what we had for dinner. And then for a dessert, I had to adapt. It says cookies, but what they were wanting me to do was not cookies. This is from my daughter's cookbook. But it was not working out. There was no way to roll this dough. So I adapted it using Food Pantry items. We had some figs in here from the Food Pantry. We have some almonds from the Food Pantry, different things like that. Anyway, that is the treat, and that's what we had for dinner tonight. That is why I do not have any footage for the meals for today. Long story short, breakfast. Today's Wednesday, so muffins. We probably just did some kind of muffins. I don't remember. Lunch was any leftovers you could find, so soup was eaten. Bunch of things were eaten. And then for dinner, I'll share that with you. I took some stew meat out of the freezer, and with that, we made beef broccoli, and that's all that's left from 2 pounds of beef. It is Thursday, almost dinner time. I'm making chicken soup for dinner using more of that rotisserie chicken. I have Christmas music going on in the background because Christmas music just brings me joy and I love to hear it, and I just wanted a little bit of that today. So if you're hearing Christmas music, no, we are in October, but I enjoy Christmas music. Breakfast. Honestly, breakfast was McDonald's because I needed some help this morning. We had a lot going on and I went and grabbed McDonald's. Mom for the win. And then lunch was spaghetti. I just took some of the home canned spaghetti sauce and threw it with some noodles and some canned ground beef that I had canned last year. And I had a small bag of meatballs that my sister left when she moved back. We had that for lunch. I'm making chicken soup for dinner, but I think I'm making it for dinner, but it's actually going to go to a friend who's having a really rough day today, and we'll either have leftover chicken soup or we'll have potato soup. I'm not really sure which one it's going to be, but it's going to be some kind of soup on this drizzly rainy day. Hello, today is Sunday, which means I have already missed a few days of what we've done for meals. I'm not going to remember all of them off the top of my head, just letting you know. I know we've done oatmeal and smoothies for breakfast. Today is Sunday, so you kind of just grab a bar and dash out the door for church. Leftovers for lunches. Mac and cheese. We had some Food Pantry mac and cheese to use up. Some Smokies left over from my daughter's birthday party. Did I mention leftovers? Lots of leftovers. Dinners, I've done chili. I have done hamburger and like jambalaya mix from Aldi. I've done that. Plenty of those left over for more leftovers for today, so I'm thinking we're going to do some chili and jambalaya kind of combo. Beans and rice, I guess, if you want to call it that. Anyway, it's Sunday. I probably won't pick up the camera again, but that's the best I can tell you and catch you up on the last few days. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it is Monday morning and I am making a brunch. We kind of woke up. It was really cold this morning. I saw some frost as I dashed out the door to get the trash cans put out because, wow, we had to start Monday off with a bang, y'all. So, we kind of just cuddled on the couch with blankets just to kind of wake up, get our day going. But now, everybody's starting to get hungry. So, it is almost 11, and I am making a brunch. And I'm using a pound of country sausage that a former neighbor gave us. They were cleaning out their freezers and just brought a whole bunch of food over. So I am cooking this up for breakfast. I will serve it with some scrambled eggs and probably I was hoping to get some pancakes done. I just don't think that's going to happen. So we'll probably just do it with a slice of sourdough toast that I just pick up from Aldi's. And that's going to be our brunch. And then I just got dinner in the crock pot. I pulled out a roast 1 or 2 nights ago. I threw it in the crock pot with some salt and pepper on it. And then this is that caramelized onion jam to help kind of use it up. I have a bunch of potatoes to use up, so all I'm going to do with that is just kind of have some baked potatoes And then I think we're going to do green beans as our side dish for dinner. So if I forget to pick up the camera, because I'm known to do that, this is what's for dinner. Good morning, good morning. Yesterday was Tuesday. Did not film. We had oatmeal cake for breakfast that I had made Monday night. Wasn't very good. It was very dry. I was trying different recipes because I've lost my favorite one. It was written on a little 3x5 card. Cheap might say not. So we tried this one, and it was too dry. Lunch and dinner were leftovers. We had a pot. That one actually. Somebody did not do dishes last night. We had a pot in the fridge of the Aldi beans and rice and jambalaya mix, and I needed my pot. So I was like, hey, we need to eat this up because, well, it's leftovers and let's eat it up. And two, I need my pot back. There was enough for lunch and dinner because I was working last night with a cleaning job. So I didn't get anything filmed. This morning, I pulled out breakfast that a neighbor gave us a couple weeks ago. Or I pulled bacon out for breakfast. Bacon is from my neighbor who gave it to us a couple weeks ago. He is an Amish hauler, which means they drive Amish to their job. And I guess an Amish butchered a pig and shared some bacon with me. So very good bacon. We're going to do that with some eggs for breakfast or like brunch. And kind of more as a breakfast type thing. Kids get up a little bit hungry, but not too hungry, especially with last night being kind of leftovers. They've been eating. We still have some more of the bars that I know. I'm pretty sure I shared a video from Food Pantry. We had a bunch of these bars. Still have, I think, 3 boxes left. Kids have been eating those, and we also have some lemon Greek yogurt from Aldi. And everybody just had like a couple spoonfuls of that, ate a bar, and they were good until brunch is ready. I'll see you at dinner. Okay, last night I do not believe I filmed what we did for dinner, but it was pretty much a little bit of leftover. I was making a meal for a new couple, or a couple that just had a baby, I should say. And so there was a little bit of cracked chicken. I normally make cracked chicken in the Instapot. However, my Instapot is being borrowed right now, and so I did it in the oven. And I have to say, I think the oven is the way to go, and I will probably do that from now on because that was the best cracked chicken I ever made. So note to self for future reference, I much prefer that done in the oven, and I will leave the recipe down below for you. So we had leftover of that. We had I had 2 lovely ladies and their children, or one of them. Yeah, this is getting complicated. I had visitors yesterday with and one of the ladies ended up making lunch for us. She took cabbage, some canned chicken, some tomatoes, lots of seasonings, and just kind of made almost like a goulash. It was really, really good. Maybe not, yeah, because we had pasta in there. Yeah, like a goulash. Very good. There's plenty, so I will probably be using that for the next few days since my husband is in Canada doing his pastor stuff. Anyway, so that I took care of yesterday. For breakfast today, I made a bunch of waffles. I have some in the freezer, some for breakfast today. We will have this. I have some beans soaking for ham and bean soup. While I did not make it to the food pantry, I had a sweet couple bring me some cabbage and chicken yesterday. I'm not really filming the food pantry things lately just because they're usually 1 or 2 items like this, and the videos would be done in 20 seconds. So it's not worth it. But there was some chicken. So these are 3 young chickens that I just threw in the crock pot with some olive oil, seasonings, and just kind of cooked on a very low heat all night. And I'll shred this up, and we're going to do chicken pot pie. I'm thinking about making a couple of those for the freezer. So as we get closer to moving date, I just have something quick and easy to do. So if I don't get to filming any meals right now, this is what we're pretty much going to be working on the next couple of days. Okay, so for lunch today, October 31st, we are eating the leftovers of what I can only assume to call a goulash. It's leftover pasta noodles, cabbage, tomato, and shredded chicken. And that's going to be our leftovers for today. Those are baked potatoes, millet, corn muffins, and a roast with a mushroom gravy on top, and there is a salad over there. So I've realized now that it's Saturday and pretty much I think a whole week has passed that I really have not filmed any what we've been eating for meals this week. So let's wrap up this video with some of the meal preps that I've been doing the last few days, and I can share with you some leftovers that we have, and that kind of gives you an idea for meals that we've had. We've been finishing up our chocolate proteins, so like banana, peanut butter, chocolate protein smoothies has been a couple times on the menu this week, as well as like oatmeal and muffins and whatnot. But here are some of the things that we've had. This is a tomato soup. It is all of those cherry tomatoes that all of those cherry tomatoes that we got from Food Pantry last year. I made a cherry tomato soup base and canned it, and then we just cooked some of those up. Let's see. Here is some egg roll in a bowl. I actually made 4 batches of this, and we had one for a lunch, and then 3 of them are in the freezer to take with us when we move. We're going to be at an Airbnb for a month, and I'll just put those in the freezer, and then we can take them out, you know, like one a week. I made some meatballs, and then I just put them with some barbecue sauce and one of my grape jellies that we also made from all of the grapes from the Food Pantry, and that was kind of one way to use it up. Let's see, what's this? This is just some taco chicken we pulled out of the freezer. Back behind there is some baked potatoes that we can use up. So yeah, that's a lot of what we've been eating. I know we did like a roast earlier this week. This is going to go into the fridge for tomorrow.
I'm making actually one of these.
This is going to be for dinner tomorrow. It is a cottage pie, and so that used up some of the potatoes that I did receive from the Food Pantry. I did not film it. Just lately it's just been easy. And then this is the leftover potatoes, and I just put some bacon bits with it, and then we're going to have this for dinner tonight with some leftovers. So there we go. We'll wrap up this video, and I'll continue filming, but we'll see how much actually gets shared. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I'll see you next time.